Hey Leos, let's see what's coming up for you in the next 30 days. All right, so what's coming up for Leos next 30 days? What's coming up for Leos? Ooh, I bet that one. Okay, Five of Pentacles. What's coming up for Leos next 30 days? What's coming up for Leos? Okay. I like that you're showing up in your power. Very nice. What's coming up for Leos? Ooh. Eight of Swords. What's coming up for Leos? Nine of Cups. Ten of Cups. Judgment. And the Four of Wands. Overall energy, wow. Five of Cups, Two of Cups. Damn, Leo. So, where do we start? Let's see. Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles, both present. I have a feeling that you may have walked away from somebody or they walked away from you, especially because the Five of Pentacles has like, it looks like a bride that's waiting for her groom. If you're the one that walked away, you kind of got into the energy of like, this isn't what I want anymore. Even if I'm going to be alone and I'm going to grieve, I'd rather just let it go. But I love that you're showing up in your power as the Queen of Wands. And I love that she's represented as a bodybuilder, like just feels badass. She's just radiating Leo energy. But there is a piece of you that still like doubts yourself with the Eight of Swords. Maybe you think like, maybe I pushed this person too hard. Maybe I demanded too much. Like I feel a lot of second guessing with the Eight of Swords. But ultimately you do step into the energy of like, I'm just going to be happy. I'm just going to enjoy myself. I'm a fucking Leo. I'm not going to let any setbacks or disappointments stop me from being happy. And somehow that brings in this. With the Judgment card here, this could be an ex coming back. It doesn't have to be an ex per se. This could also be just somebody that you've already known. You already had a connection with them. Maybe they disappeared. Could be the person you ended things here with. It doesn't have to be. But it's definitely something coming back from, like something that you thought was gone, was dead, being resurrected. And it bringing you a lot of happiness, bringing you commitment or stability. So, let's clarify with the Baby Tarot. Let's see what this is. Clarify the Five of Cups for Leo. We've got the Fool card, Strength card. Clarify the Five of Cups. And Judgment again. Okay. Okay. So, for some of you, this disappointment, this grieving process that you're having to endure right now, this very well could have been you walking away. And I'm saying you because we have, the Seven of Pentacles indicating this isn't worth my investment anymore, which she even looks like she's ready to walk away. This picture's a little disturbing to me because she's small, like a child. But it looks relationship-like, so I don't know. That's a little disturbing, but it is what it is. She could just be really short and petite, so let's just look at it like that. So anywho, we've got the Fool card, the Strength card, Judgment, and the Chariot, all major arcanas here. So I feel like this was definitely, if you did end a connection with somebody before, or you're in the process of doing that now, it was divinely led. You heard your guides inspiring you to do this, and it required a lot with the, oh, look at that. You did love this person, but you're like, I have to walk away. With the Chariot, it required a lot of will. It required a lot of strength. Like, I have to do this. I have to do this. Whatever it was, and I'm sure we'll clarify as we go, it'll tell us. Whatever it was, you were just like, I can't do this anymore. I just can't. And you just struck out You did your own thing. Now, with the Judgment card showing up twice, yes, it is. It is going to come back to life. But let's see, because we all have several connections, right? Let's see which connection it is that's coming back to life. Could have been one you just now closed down, or it could be one from the past. So let's see. Let's clarify this Five of Pentacles for Leo. Clarify Five of Pentacles for Leo. We start with the Four of Swords. Clarify Five of Pentacles for Leo. Eight of Wands. One more. Or two more. King of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Whew. Overall energy, the Ace of Swords. So, whatever you are, whether masculine or feminine, you know, right? I'm not talking about gender, I'm talking about energies. I feel like part of the reason you ended it is this masculine left you waiting. With the Five of Pentacles, she's sitting there like fully dressed, she's ready, and it looks like he's just not showing up. Now this could be symbolic, right? Of course. That's the whole point of tarot symbolism. So I think that the masculine didn't show up in some way for this feminine. And when she received clarity on that, that's what got her into the energy of like, this isn't what I want to invest in. And so she had to go through a period of healing. And she might have communicated that to this masculine, like, hey, I'm gonna need to cut communication because I need to heal past this. I need to I need to work on myself. And then we've got the Nine of Wands here. So that made him maybe defensive. That made him feel like, oh wow, you're just calling me out because I'm not showing up. Because she is showing up in she's very clear about what she wants. And she's also very clear that she's not receiving it. So yeah. That might have made him feel a little defensive. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles for Leo. Clarify Seven of Pentacles for Leo. Got the Page of Swords. Clarify Seven of Pentacles for Leo. Page of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. The Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups showed up again. Telling you. Oh, wow. And this time with the Five of Wands as well. So this might have been somebody that really made you happy, though. With the Ten of Cups, this person gave you so much happiness and joy. You always felt like celebrating when you're around them, or, you know, this connection was something worth celebrating. But there's conflict, right? There was, I think there was a difference in investment is really what it comes down to. Because I'm seeing the Seven of Pentacles here, the feminine being in the energy of, I don't know that we are both investing the same thing, equal amount of time. I will say that the masculine over here is showing up with the Eight of Pentacles. He may have been really busy, or he may have been working on other things, because the Eight of Pentacles is a lot of work, but it wasn't given to her. She wasn't aware of what he was working on. She had no clue. In fact, the Eight of Pentacles shows him the town is way over here, and he's way over here all by himself. He was working on something, but he's not communicating that to her. So with the Page of Swords, what did that lead to? That led to just a lot of occasional watching each other's social media, occasional messages, but overall there was a feeling of being really left out, shut out in the cold on both sides, because now we've got it twice. We've got the Five of Pentacles here and here. So now he's going through his own grief. Isn't that interesting? So she went through grief. And she went through a feeling of being left out in the cold, waiting for somebody. And now he processed the same thing. And that led to conflict, because now they're both in the energy of like, well, you don't know what I went through. And the other person's like, well, you don't know what I went through. And in reality, they went through the same exact shit. Isn't that funny? Let me drink some water. Hold on. They both had the same level of grief. They both had the same level of loneliness, of missing the other person. But they're both like, no, I felt it more. No, I felt it. Oh, Lord, humans. So let's clarify this Queen of Wands. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Ooh, we got 3. Okay. Well then. Okay, so again, we're seeing a little bit of a disconnect in the way that the masculine and feminine are showing up, right? The feminine has shown up as Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the masculine has showed up as King of Wands, matching the Queen of Wands, but when it comes to Pentacles, it's a knight. He's a knight. And I say he only because it shows a knight, not because I'm talking about gender, okay? Don't start. So, when it came to passion, intensity, they were at the same level. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. When it came to actual investment, like practical investment, time, energy, emotion, nurturing, he was a knight, whereas she was a queen. So that put her in the energy of like, no, I don't want this. I don't want this. Because as passionate as she is about this connection, she's also very aware of her value. She's the Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Wands, right? So she's not going to accept less than what she deserves. And she's in this energy of like, no, I will manifest 10 of Wands, my 4 of Wands. I will manifest a relationship. I will manifest happiness. I thought it could be with this person, but if it's not, I'll manifest it. Let's clarify this 8 of Swords. Clarify the 8 of Swords. Clarify 8 of Swords for Leo. I don't read reversal. So 7 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and 6 of Cups. I will say that put both of them in a lot of confusion. I think for very different reasons. Yeah, because now 7 of Pentacles showed up twice. Then the king started questioning if his investment in her might have been wasted, right? Maybe she wasn't the right person to invest in anyway. If she would have understood me, if this and that, right? So 7 of Cups is feeling mentally in a prison, right? Overthinking, not knowing. I think she started second guessing herself. Did I make the right decision? Was I maybe too rash? Was I too impulsive? Really in her head. Like maybe second guessing. Maybe I fantasized this connection too much. Maybe I gave him too many chances and it didn't work. With the 10 of Pentacles, I think she really felt, the feminine really felt a deep connection. And she really thought this was the 10 of Pentacles. This was the stability. This was the long-lasting connection. But now she kind of was left with memories, sweet memories. A very nostalgic energy here with the 6 of Cups. She looks back on this and goes over, oh, I remember when he said this, or I remember when he did that. And so she's not sharing this, 2 of Swords, she's not sharing this with him, right? This is just in her own mind. This is how she's dealing with her grief. This is how she's dealing with the ending of this connection. Let's clarify 9 of Cups, because then I see her recuperating. I see her feeling a lot better. Clarify 9 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. Clarify 9 of Cups for Leo. Clarify 9 of Cups for Leo. King of Cups, Hierophant, 8 of Cups, and wow, Ace of Cups. Okay. With the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. Interesting. So, what's fascinating about this is that she's focusing on, that whole Stella got her groove back type of energy. She's kind of getting her groove back. She's kind of focusing on feeling better about herself, because this, as much as she loved this person, it did cause a blow to her self-esteem, right? Five of Pentacles, she felt like maybe I'm just not enough. Maybe I wasn't pretty enough. I wasn't intelligent enough to make this person interested in me. So it created a blow to her confidence. Now, with the Queen of Wands, she is naturally a confident person. So she's working on getting back into just enjoying herself, being at peace with herself, loving herself. Meanwhile, on the other side of this coin, we've got the King here. So first of all, now he's showing up as King of Cups, where before he showed up King of Wands, and then he showed up as a Knight of Pentacles. Now he's showing up as a King of Cups. So I think that it took him a lot of introspection, a lot of self-examination to get to the point where he realized, okay, my feelings run deep for this Leo, or if he's the Leo, right, for this woman, for this feminine. He could have Taurus energy in his chart, but regardless of what it was, I think that he did take some time away from this connection to really introspect, to really think about things, and then realized, okay, I want to make an offer. I want to let her know what she means to me. Where before he didn't really show up fully. With the Wheel of Fortune, there's a change, right? There's a shift here. He's stepping into the energy of commitment. Maybe before he didn't really think of commitment, or he didn't really want it. He wasn't interested in it. Now he is. We've got the 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Definitely interested in commitment. Not with anybody, not just anybody, with her. Oh, I forgot to mention the signs that have been showing up. So we've got the Judgment card, which is Scorpionic. We've got the Leo energy, Aries energy, or Aquarius to me as well. We've got Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. We've got Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini. Now we've got Taurus, Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Sag energy, because this is Jupiter. Okay, so let's clarify this 10 of Cups, because now they both want the same thing. Clarify 10 of Cups. She was a lot earlier to the party, though, which is why, now he's catching up. Oh, no, that's a lot. It's a whole clump. Clarify 10 of Cups. Then I'll be here for a whole hour, Leo. Clarify 10 of Cups for Leo. Oh, look at that. Wheel of Fortune again. Clarify 10 of Cups for Leo. 2 of Wands. And 9 of Wands. Oof. The 9 of Swords. Damn. Buddy over here is stressed the fuck out. Okay, so I feel like she already knew what she wanted, right? She wanted the 4 of Wands. She wanted the 10 of Cups. And she was ready. She showed up in Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands energy. Now, he might have been ready for the passionate part. He just wasn't ready for the commitment part. And I think that the realization of that really stressed him out, because he realized, wow, I had a whole ass Empress there. I really had somebody I really cared about, somebody that I want to give unconditional love to, and I lost them. I think that this queen was also very loving with them, very nurturing, very Venusian, right? Because the Empress is very Venusian. I will say, I just have to mention this. Now, please, if this does not apply to your situation, just let it go. We are seeing 3 Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. He might have been married. It could have been that the 8 of Cups, the walking away he did from this Hierophant, could have been marriage. He might have had to walk away from a marriage or a commitment to be able to come towards her. If that does not apply to you, let it go. But if it does apply to you, she was the only thing that could get him away from, that connection. And it's not meant to be like, oh, she's trying to seduce him. It's more like this connection he was a part of because that's what happens, right? People stay in connections that have gone way past their expiration date out of obligation, out of duty, when in reality they're not happy, and she was his happiness. So this is what spurred him into action. This stress, this anxiety of having lost her. So now, with the Wheel of Fortune, that he's on the same page, now he's like, okay, so how do I get to her? How do I win my Empress back? So with the Nine of Wands, he's in this energy of like, okay, I get it. She was hurt, I was hurt. Now, let's try and make this work. Let's try and overcome that. And there now comes the resurrection, the judgment. Let's clarify judgment. Now he's made a decision. Judgment also means a decision. Clarify the judgment card. Four of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Wow, Sun card. The Hangman, Two of Cups, and the World. Whoa. Wow, with the Five of Swords. Okay, so I really think Buddy over here needed to make a decision. For those of you where that resonates, just, it might have been a decision between two people, or it might have just been a decision to commit, right? But this is, if he was single, then this was just his person. If he wasn't single, this was still his person. Now he needed to decide if he's going to go after the love of his life or he's going to stay in a stale commitment. So the Four of Pentacles, remember, she was at the Five of Pentacles, right? She was feeling like she was investing a lot more and not getting in return her investment. He was in the Four of Pentacles, holding back, being very closed off. That's done. That's over. That's ended. This ending that was between them really devastated him. And he's like, okay, I'm willing to open up now. I'm willing to bring a lot of clarity, a lot of light to the things that she didn't know, the things that she wasn't aware of, which will help her see things from a different perspective. So there's reconciliation, there's healing, there's love, there's a whole leveling up of this connection with the World card. There's a whole new cycle. One cycle closing out with the Ten of Swords, and a whole new cycle opening up with the World card. Let's clarify this Four of Wands. Clarify Four of Wands. We get the Three of Wands, Temperance, the Moon, and the Death card. With the High Priestess. So, ultimately, I'm pretty sure this masculine intuitively already knew. He already knew this was his Empress. He already knew this was his match. He already knew that this was somebody very important to him. And so now, when he's confronted with the commitment, he's willing to take it to the next level, right? The Three of Wands, remember over here I said he had the inspiration, the idea. Now it's about how to get from point A to point B. Now it's the three. Now how to take it to the next level. Now that he talked to her, now that he explained things, now that they're both on the same page, how do we take it to commitment level? And I love that we have the Temperance card here because this is an equal match. Very different people. I think that this connection is made up of very different people. And it might be confusing at times. It might be, there might not be, like, I think both people are kind of like, I don't have any guarantee that this is going to work, right? Nobody does. I don't have any type of assurance that this is going to be forever. But the transformation here is about, let's not worry about the loss, possibility of loss. The transformation comes from trust. An inner knowing that we're in love and we want to do this and we want to be together. Wow. So, interesting. Let's see. I'm going to pull some cards from the Hidden Oracle. So what does Leo's partner want to tell them? What does Leo's partner want to tell them? I know I was a distraction from your pain. I feel you leaving me behind. I hid who I really am from you. We both know I am not the one for you. I want to be more than friends. My life is not as together as it seems, and so many things remind me of you. I don't react when people mention you. Okay, last but not least, let's pull final advice from the Oracle of the Seven Energies for Leo. What's the final advice for Leo? What's the final advice for Leo? Broken open. Oh, man. Ooh, this one's sad, but I think it's going overall with the Five of Cups. Let's read it. 28. Broken open says, the gift of grief being shattered as a result of loss, the potential inherent in failure. There are situations in life when you see the value of loss, grief, and a broken heart. Yet it's not the pain or loss itself that must be the focus of your attention here. No, not even the story of what happened. The details surrounding what has brought you to your knees is as important as what results from the experience. Can you see that this situation has broken you wide open, enabling you to have an even greater capacity for love, compassion, empathy, and understanding? You cannot be the same person as before. The only way forward is to move through it, without resistance or manipulation, without attempting to bargain with unseen forces, because none of your usual fallbacks can put you back together again. If you do fall prey to self-absorption or self-pity, it will just make it harder to get to the next gradual phase leading to relief. Yet, even if you are prolonging the inevitable, you will get there eventually. The gift is in accepting who you've become as a consequence of integrating this difficult experience and allowing yourself to be more than you were. This wisdom comes at a high price, but the value of your experience of moving through and to the other side is unsurpassed. Love the you that is the result of being broken open by life's challenges and lessons. Oof, child. So basically, everything happened as it should. Even the loss, as difficult as it is, was needed for you to love yourself. And the loss was needed maybe for this masculine to get to the understanding of what they had lost. So both of you are transforming from this loss. Damn. All right, Leo. That's what I got for you. Let me know if you have any feedback on how this resonates with you. And if you want a personal reading, of course, please contact me and we will get that set up. Bye.